Greetings, you guys. I'm Maisha, the Goddess Flame. I am your intuitive justice reader, and I'm coming by you guys with a quick message. I'm not going to be on here long. I don't know who this is for. I am going to leave this message open, but because of you, there is somebody that's in a power position, or a powerful position that believes in God. Okay? They believe in God. They believe in, I don't know, the ancestors. Hold on. Bless me. Wow. They believe in God. They believe in the ancestors. Because of you, because okay, I'm hearing because of your story, because of you, somebody believes in what you believe in your source. They believe in your protection. They believe you have protection. I don't know, something like that's going on here. I'm also picking up on this storyline. I'm gonna tell you where I got it from. Okay, so apparently no one ever asked, or I was never taught about why Daniel ended up in the lion's cage. But apparently it's because he slew a dragon. Okay. Now, I told you guys I was being gifted with I was being gifted with the 88 books, the Ethiopian Bible. And I said, ain't no telling what's going to come out. I said that from the jump, okay? But to make this video quick and for me to get straight to the reading, I'm just trying to give you a little bit of context as to where this is coming from and how I didn't just pick this up. I have already been talking about King Cyrus. You guys know I've been talking about King Cyrus, but maybe not here on YouTube, but I've been talking about King Cyrus. I've been talking about King Darius. I've been talking about these kings, okay, for I don't know, as long as I can, at least a year. So come to find out, it was fucking King Sirius. Cyrus. Okay, Sirius. I wanted to say Cyrus. Spirit said Sirius. But come to find out, it was King Cyrus who put Daniel in the fucking lion's den. Now, to give you some context, 3 months ago, 6 months ago, 9 months ago, however long ago that I was talking to you guys about the decree, go back and look on the post. I think I said something about the decree. King Cyrus's decree. It was the decree right before the Jubilee, or it was this major decree. And it comes with heavy persecution and consequences for these decrees not being met, right? So I was like, I don't know, I don't know what that energy is, whatever. Well, it would kind of make sense for King Cyrus to kind of issue that decree after he witnessed what he witnessed with Daniel. First of all, Daniel was able to slay the dragon that he gave permission, by the way, to Daniel. We're talking about, just in case you guys just tapped in, we're talking about Daniel of the lion's den in scripture. We talked about, I'm hitting on that, I'm just finding out, because you know that I do not go down rabbit holes. I'm just finding out, okay, because I don't like to study. I'm just finding out that Daniel um, slayed a dragon for the king, okay. So you give permission for somebody to unalive somebody, and then the same person that gave you permission to take it out, because you took it out and it went against traditions and the people convinced you to turn on the person that you gave permission to take the thing. Okay, and I'm just like, why? So King Cyrus gave Daniel permission to slay the dragon. Daniel slayed the dragon, and then the people got mad that Daniel slayed the dragon, and the king reacted off of what the people said and forced Daniel into the lion's den, and the king got to witness the power of Daniel, the power of the energy behind Daniel. Because you know, a lot of people hate God when it comes to scripture. A lot of people they hate, they hate the, because they equate God to Jesus every time. They can't make the separation for some reason. People can't separate Jesus from God when we have these conversations. But anyway, a king got to witness the power of a man behind the man. Let's just say that. Let's not use the word God because if you can't separate it from Jesus, let's just say source, let's say energy, let's say force, let's say frequency, whatever makes you guys happy. So you, the king, you didn't call on to your military, you didn't call on to your priests, your magicians, you didn't call on to your strongest, knights in the kingdom. You called a man of God to slay a dragon. And then got mad at him and put him in, hold on, put him in, you know, the den. So I'm picking up on an energy today, you guys, that a king, somebody in power, somebody in position. Girl, I always want to be where I'm at, but always on that bullshit. Find something to do. Sorry, y'all. But I'm picking up on an energy that has some type of position. I heard a position of power, okay? Some type of power, some type of position. This person is witnessing your source, your frequency, your force, okay? So that's what we're going to tap into right now, you guys. I hope that you can hear me. I hope that you guys are listening to me clearly. But whoever you are, this person in a power position or in a powerful position, they ain't gonna call on they ain't gonna call on the military or the officials, or you know what I'm saying? They know you got power. And then they're gonna get to witness the force behind your power in some kind of way. But I can't get past how the king, y'all, excuse me, because I'm just now getting a whiff of this. Y'all gotta excuse me. But I just cannot believe that King Cyrus Funky A is gonna sit up there and turn on Daniel. Have Daniel slay the goddamn dragon. And then because the people was mad that the king could have been turning Jewish or Jew, he put Daniel in the damn lion's den. You see, you can't be nice to motherfuckers. I'm telling you, that's why I said y'all can't go to your workplace and you can't try to save the day. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the boss, you can't be the savior. Don't save him. He don't want to be saved. Don't save him. He don't want to be. I'm telling y'all. Y'all cannot save these motherfuckers. Okay? Y'all need to go to work and do the bare motherfucking minimum before y'all end up in the lion's den like motherfucking Daniel trying to help a king. Bitch, if you don't get your ass out there and go to the military people that you got paid, or them motherfucking knights that's in the kingdom and close to you, somebody, you done went to Daniel and then got mad because your people, you funky fucker, baby, me and that king, we would have had some words, child. Like me and King Cyrus would have had some words, which I'm sure King Cyrus probably got his ass kicked because he later came back and made that motherfucking decree. You see what I'm saying? He later came back and made that decree. And if y'all remember, even though the decree wasn't upheld, there was another king that came after King Cyrus and upheld the decree. Because at the end of the day, y'all not get ready to play with the Most High God ever. Okay, I don't care who you are. Okay, somebody, you need to read that story. Okay, and you need to get the Ethiopian. You need to get the Ethiopian Bible so you could read Baal and the Dragon. Okay, it's a story in there. Okay, and it's called Bel and the Dragon. And Bel is the city, and the dragon is the dragon that Daniel slayed. So it could be something about a city, and it could be your city got a dragon, and the position in the power, the person in power, gonna need you to slay that dragon. But I'm gonna tell you, I think somebody gonna avoid being put in that motherfucking lion's den, cause you gonna let that motherfucking king go call your people on payroll, go call the military. Okay, that's what I'm picking up here. That's what I'm picking up, child. Now listen, I know y'all ain't never heard this story right here, and I know this is some fresh off the press readings right here. This is new energy. You see, that's where I was gone to. I was gone transmuting energy going on here. Currently, these kings are showing their faces. They showing their energy out here. They got some problems. It's motherfucking dragon somewhere in somebody's city. Now, y'all been out here. I've seen a few of y'all commenting dragons in my comment. Now, y'all know I don't go down no rabbit holes. I ain't got no problem with nobody. I don't know nothing about them dragons y'all talking about. But shit, David slayed a dragon. So y'all be careful just following any type of frequency, energy, and force out here, because apparently God is trying to tell me something. Especially if you're on the team of the dragons and you've been trying to get me to follow you. I think this is like my own personal confirmation. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear nothing about no dragons, especially me being brought to the revelation that Daniel didn't slay a fucking dragon. Child. Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors of the highest white light, please allow me to channel only the messages of the highest white light. Anything not of the highest white light, please close and shut that door respectfully. Before I change your muscle, please protect my energy, the energy of my loved ones, and those that are viewing this message now and the replay. What's this message about a dragon or a king or the collective? What is the message here today, Holy Spirit? Thank you. The tower. You see? You see this position somebody's in while somebody's going through a tower? You see this position? You ain't gonna be able to help that king. I mean, you could if you want to. I just don't think you want to be Daniel. Okay? You help this person out. They gonna put you in they gonna turn on you. This is a two-faced person energy. That's what I'm picking up, because King Cyrus, that was wrong, man. That was wrong, man. So I feel like you got somebody, that could have a power position or could be in a position of power, and you just gonna have to assume the position. This is giving the hangman energy, like a delay here. I just think you're being guided here to unplug and relax. Look, it say unplug and relax for a spell. For this card right here, it says unplug and relax for a spell. And then it says the tower. And then you got gray in reverse. Endings are inevitable, but it's in reverse. Somebody here, you can relax and unplug because you ain't having no endings. You ain't got to do no whole lot of work. Whoever's going through this tower, this shift, this foundational change, this transition, that's on them. These people could have been trying to throw spell work so that you could have an ending, or because something could end for you here, because that says unplug and relax for a spell. That's what they did. Did a spell to have you or somebody unplugged and relax, like on go. Not on go, but they be on go and you be unplugged and relax. But Spirit said you gonna go ahead and unplug and relax anyway, because it's not an ending for you. But there's a tower here. There's an ending for somebody. Look, library, take control of your own narrative. I'm telling you, here's the library. You write your own story. What is in the library? Books. You write your own fucking story. Okay? See, the thing about Daniel is Daniel's story became significant because the king influenced that story. So Daniel's in the lion's den became the consequence of Daniel fighting somebody else's battle, slaying the dragon for a king that ended up turning on him and trying to unalive him. And so that became Daniel's story. That's how we got, informed about Daniel's story. And that's a lot of the times how we end up acquiring stories. Our stories ultimately become extensions of the consequences to the decisions that we make. And somebody here, you're being rerouted because it's a tower, or somebody's going through a tower. Let's see. Wow. Listen, y'all don't got to take my word for it. Y'all do with this information whatever the fuck you want to do with it, okay? I'm telling you, collective, unplug and relax for a spell. Be honest with yourself. Stand up for yourself. Somebody out here wanted to end you. Somebody out here was fucking with somebody that wanted to end you. Somebody out here, there's people that was doing spell work to end you. Let them go through that motherfucking tower. I'm telling you, look, your sword is down. You see this sword? Your sword is down. You over here in the garden picking flowers, tending to your garden. Baby, this is not the time to be fighting other people's battles. Getting in the, you know how when your friends will come and get you and try to, you know, get you to get into an argument, get into a fight, some shit like that. No, this is not that time. Stand up for yourself. Be like, you got to be like, listen, baby, you want me to fight your battles, but you didn't even want the best for me. With the inevitable in reverse, somebody wanted to end you. Somebody didn't give a fuck if you ended. Did nobody give a fuck? And now somebody wants you to pick your sword up and come through with you want the princess to fight? Y'all want the one that should have been treated like a princess to fight? The only time the princess fights is to defend her princessism. Somebody here, you about to be like, time to take a trip. You about to take a voyage. You about to take a trip. Yeah, look, sundress. I'm telling you. Whoever I'm picking up here, somebody knows you got some type of protection. Somebody knows you got some type of power. Somebody knows something about your source, your angelic protection, your angel guide, something. Because why would somebody want you to pick up your sword? Tell me more about this so I can have clear, concise energy here. Justice is coming. Look, y'all, I cannot look. Justice is coming. Lavender. Surround yourself with love. Yeah. You could like lavender. You could be encouraged to get more lavender. Justice is coming. Lavender. Surround yourself with love. That's what I'm telling you. Be honest with yourself about this tower. This is time for you to to relax, to chill out. Lavender could be significant here. Justice is coming. That's what they saying here. I love that for you, whoever you are. Okay. Hey, you guys. I see you in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I want to make sure this doesn't die. Let me know if this. Let me know if this goes out, you guys, because I have a replacement out here just in case. Okay. Trying to make sure you guys hear me well. Period. Let's see what this justice is that's coming towards you here. Okay. I heard something's over. Something's over. Something's completed. Something's done. Hey, my lady. Something's over, something's completed, something's done. Justice is coming. The Ace of Swords, because the truth is out, y'all. You see how you look, you see in this picture how you right here in front of your closet, if I'm not mistaken, that's a sword there, a bat there. Your weapons are put up. Your weapons are put up. Your weapons are secure. Okay? You don't have a need to have your weapons out because you're in the season of justice, whatever it is for your life. Okay? And yeah, and this is the people around you, they want the best for you now. Okay? Spirit said the truth is out. You're loving, nurturing, kind. You're a creative here. Your work here involves people want to collaborate with you. I'm telling you, somebody feels like you're a creative, you're a magician, you make shit happen, you could manifest. People want to work with you, or somebody wants to work with you. That's your justice, because the truth is out. You're loving, you're kind, you're nurturing, you're gifted, you have abilities. And if you're somebody that's hiding yourself, secluding yourself, isolating yourself, then how is anybody ever supposed to know that you're loving, that you're kind, that you're gifted, that you're creative? Some of you guys need to get out of your comfort zone. But there's a truth out here, Ace of Swords. Look, about somebody's cruelty towards you, Nine of Swords. That's the Ten of Swords. The truth is out, Nine of Swords, about somebody's mental conflict, somebody's ending. Okay, the truth is out how you did it. Because look, it's like it's like whoever you are, you're going in and you're putting up your weapons. Why? Because whoever came against you in some kind of way, they have mental conflict, insomnia, they can't sleep. Ten of Swords, they've been defeated. They're experiencing endings. What the fuck did you do? What did you do? Okay, for some of you, I'm hearing you fought for your happiness, your wish fulfillment, your peace. You wasn't playing. Look, right here, happiness, Nine of Cups. You was not playing about your happiness, about your motherfucking peace. Anybody can get it. Somebody could be in mental conflict because they wanted you in mental conflict. What's the Nine of Swords? Eight of Wands in reverse. That's no communication. That's no swiftness. That's being slowed down. Somebody's being slowed down. Somebody you're not in communication with, or something, they being slowed down. Their communication is being slowed down. Or maybe you stop talking to this person here. Eight of Wands in reverse. Ace of Cups, you stop talking to somebody that you had true love for. They could have hurt you. This is the Nine of Swords to the Ace of Cups. The dog just barked. That's like confirmation. This is the Ace of Cups. Somebody was cruel that had love for you, or that you had love for, or that this was your true love person here. Somebody you defended. This is somebody you could have spoke up for, or Queen of Wands. This person could see you as, this person is attracted to you or something like that here. What's the Ace of Cups? You got to be shitting me. Eight of Cups. Somebody here you walked away from, or they walked away from you. Take it as it resonates. Somebody here, you had to slay something. I'm telling you, look, Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck is defeat. Like you had to slay somebody, or you had to slay something to put an ending to something in order to get your justice. I don't know who could have been standing in your way. Could have been somebody that you had love for. Ace of Cups is out here with the Nine of Swords. Somebody wanted you in mental conflict about love, about them walking away from you, or something like that here. Somebody, what is this? Yes, you had to defeat. Well, you had to what? Eight of Pentacles. Justice. Something about your work. Something about you working with somebody. Something about your strength. Okay. Somebody, you guys, this is a lover of yours. Okay, a lover of yours. Okay. You had to slay them. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay. I don't know what. It has something to do with your happiness. It has something to do with your peace. It has something to do with what you're birthing. Like how you could be pregnant. This could have been your baby dad or something like that. But it could be something about your birthing. But you had to bring yourself justice. The witch. It's like you okay. I heard you had to save yourself. Ooh. And that's why you saying, don't save him. He don't want to be saved because you had to save yourself. You had to save yourself. What? What's this? Justice is coming. Victory. I heard victorious. Look, you're about to have some type of victory. I don't know who you are. I do not know who you are. Okay? You are getting some type of victory, child. Somebody wants to call a truce here because they being blocked, or you're blocking this person, this collaboration. You're blocking somebody, or a collaboration is being blocked. A third party could be being blocked as well. Right? Somebody could have tried to make you a third party as well. That's being blocked. Take it as a residence here, but you got victory out here. Justice is coming, baby. You can put your sword up. I don't know who. If anybody, listen, this is not the season for you to be acting like a warrior. This is not the season for you to be in fight mode. You don't have to be defensive. You don't have to defend anything. I'm not seeing this is the energy where you're going to have a lot of opposition. I'm not seeing this is the energy where you're going to have adversity. I'm not seeing that this is going to be an energy where you're going to have struggles. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No. Look at that with the fucking Ten of Pentacles. This is not that season. Whoever you are, keep this vibration. Keep this vibration. This is a wealthy, abundant vibration. Look, if somebody's obsessed with your spiritual gifts, the devil could be a stripper, okay? Could be a devil and a stripper, could be a couple, okay? Could be a thought pocket and a devil. Take it as a resonance. A stripper, okay? A stripper and a devil, okay, is obsessed with you. Or somebody's obsessed. Your neighbors is probably obsessed, but it's people obsessed with you. Absolutely obsessed. And they know that you like have some level of protection or ancestral you're tapped in, you know. If nothing else, that's what they do know here. Yeah. Surround yourself with love. Yeah, there's a new beginning out here, okay? With the full energy. This could be a new job, a new position, a new relationship, a new marriage, okay? A new partnership, a new business partnership, okay? Whoever this familiar energy from your past got defeated by some type of sexual energy here, some type of pleasure energy here, a third party. So whoever this lover is, past person, I don't know whoever this person is, they got defeated by pleasure. Like this is somebody who they lost that battle. Okay, Six of Cups energy, they went down. Like somebody here for whatever reasons, this third party here, them having sex with this person, they got blocked. The energy got blocked. I don't know, somebody, you blocked this person, maybe you blocked this person. But with the Five of Swords, this person is Five of Swords, you saw this person as a deceptive. You can see this person as deceptive. This past energy, familiar energy, this person has a familiar spirit here. And that familiar spirit is a third party energy. They're defeated. This energy is defeated, or you're blocking this energy. They want to call a truce because they see this abundance coming in. But you fell for the okadoke. Abundant people that's tied into ancestral legacy, Ten of Pentacles, when they are put in people's lives, so is a mold. When it's time for you to meet up with your Ten of Pentacles, you're going to be met with the shiny ball syndrome because the ancestors want to know if you are loyal. The ancestors want to know, will you be loyal? And whoever you are, that familiar spirit energy with that third party fell for it. Why do the ancestors want y'all on their team and y'all can't even turn down no pussy or no penis? Why would the ancestors want to back you, support you, give you supernatural ability if you can't even have enough discipline for no pussy or no if you can't even listen to the intuition? You know what I'm saying? Whoever this person is, they lost out on this access because you're about to take a leap of faith to this Ten of Pentacles. Okay? Okay? It don't matter. A lot of y'all be out here losing battles, man. I hate to hear that for y'all. I'm not trying to be biased or nothing, but I hate that for y'all because it slows down your cycle. It slows down your process, and it puts you in another cycle. When you don't listen to your intuition, when you don't choose your ancestors, you got to go through another cycle. You got to go through another cycle. You feel me? I told somebody the other day, I'm gonna have to meet you on the other. I'm gonna have to meet you back on the round. I'm gonna have to meet you on if you could make it. If you could make it through this, I'll meet you on it now. But I can't go through your repeated cycle with you, especially if I know I've completed cycles in my life and I see you going through another one that I've already completed. I can't fuck with you. I can't go through that cycle with you. I'll catch you on the end if you can come out of it. Or you just gonna be stuck in repeated cycles. And I'm not into repeating cycles with you motherfuckers. Before you look up, y'all been to suck the life out of me. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is aging like goat milk out here. Bitches is 29 and 30, looking 40 and 45. You see what I'm saying? Because they stuck in them fucking cycles. They men is too. I ain't doing it with you. You can't suck the youth out of me. I can't have it. I'm about to be 50 years old. I'm not allowing none of y'all to keep me stuck in a motherfucking cycle so I can age like goat milk, bitch. Ooh. If it looks like stress, I have to digress. I need my 6 to 8 hours of sleep every night. Every night I need my 60. If it looks like you're going to keep me up all night, you got to go. I don't want bags under my eyes. I don't want dark circles under my eyes. Okay, my motherfucking hair, I'm already having to grow that back out because a motherfucker tried it. No, ain't no, no, all of that, all of that. That's why I say surround yourself with love. Don't allow nobody to take you through another cycle. Somebody here wanted to come get you to slay the dragon in their life, in their community, in their situation. For what? For what? Let me see what's going on. Let me do the High Priestess of Light deck because, like, I'm going to stay on that Daniel story, though. I'm going to stay on that Daniel story, though, because it's something behind that. You know what I'm saying? If you think about the lion's den, there could be a Daniel. Daniel, you know what I'm saying? If you kind of want to flip that, there could be a Daniel out here in this energy that's going to slay a dragon for a king and wind up in the lion's den. Somebody could be going to prison. Somebody could be going in the lion's den, okay? Because you wanted to fight somebody else's. It's a dragon. And now the evidence is, I mean, y'all just got to take it as it resonates. This is not a personal, it's collective. I'm just giving you, something to sit in. Like I said, I'm here to bring you intuitive justice energy here, but it could be whatever, you know? Daniel wanted to, slay the dragon for the king, and he ended up getting put in the lion's den. Somebody's name could be Daniel. Somebody could be in their Daniel energy, ready to go out here and fight other people's battles, slay other people's dragons. You just might end up in the lion's den. I don't know why Spirit is giving me that message today. Okay. Divine Masculine. River of Blessings. Release these constraints. That's why. I told you it could be a man. It could be a female. Take it as it resonates. Divine masculine could be releasing it. You can't show up for everybody. You can't slay everybody's dragons, everybody's demons. You can't save everybody. Whoever I'm talking to, look, he has clarity on that. It could be a masculine. They say divine masculine has been activated, releasing constraints because the river of blessings is here. This person could be, getting clarity and calling their power back. Look, they see their sacred purpose is with the divine feminine. Okay, whoever this energy is, they see their sacred person. Okay, I was going to say sacred purpose, but Spirit says sacred person. Their sacred person is a divine feminine. So we have a divine masculine here who could be releasing these constraints, could be releasing these stumbling blocks, these challenges, these burdens, so that he can go towards his sacred person. Okay, period. That's crazy. Yeah, he's being guided by some type of angelic assistance, some type of force is guiding this person to set boundaries. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? I never thought of it like that, y'all. I never thought of Daniel's story like that. That's how I know that the Most High God is always like giving me fresh messages and fresh revelations. And I just love scripture because it kind of puts the energy in perspective. Because I look at scripture as like a symbol or a metaphor or a series of stories, right? And we can see how that could happen in modern day life. How somebody like a Daniel, somebody here could, work for a king, work for somebody in a power position, and they're called to do somebody's dirty work, slay a dragon, only for the king or the person in position to turn on them and then potentially try to have them in prison. So again, I don't know the person in this story. Please use your discernment and apply it where necessary, however necessary. It could be a king, it could be Daniel, however it goes here. But there's a divine masculine that is releasing these constraints. Okay. Um, there is just so much to that aspect. Remember, because King Cyrus is the one who initiated or reiterated the uh, the treaty, the decree to have God's people go back to build the temple. Okay, remember that was that King Cyrus. Okay, and King Cyrus is the one that put Daniel in the lion's den and later witnessed the power or the force of God. Okay, so you guys, if you're not familiar with that decree, I believe it is Ezra 6, okay, where it discusses that decree and how I got a revelation on that decree months ago. Okay, when we were talking about this modern time, I keep telling people the decree energy is right now. If you're not aware of the Ezra 6 decree for God's people being able to rebuild their temple, you are way behind. The political force and the justice system is reiterating this decree at this very moment. Okay. We've already determined that the president is not the King Cyrus energy. All right, I've talked about that. I've talked about a lot of this. So we've already determined it's not President Trump that's giving off. It's a King Darius energy that is exuding right now. And I'm not exactly sure what country that this King Darius energy is representing at this time. I haven't gotten that revelation. Okay. But I know the King Darius is the one who officially came in and upheld the decree. So we have a force right now in the government and the justice system that is upholding the original decree, okay, regarding God's descendants, the people of God. Okay, whether you like it or whether you don't, go read, go find out. I've already talked about it. It's been out for months. I apologize if you're late. Okay. So now you're finding out how the person that's currently in position to help guide people got to this point. That's what you're finding the fuck out right now. Okay? Because this is real time. Okay? I'm using scripture as relevant because nothing new is under the sun and history repeats itself. But honestly, I keep telling y'all, I keep giving you fresh information, and y'all should start with the very first of my readings and catch up. So the King Darius decree has gone out for God's people to be able to rebuild their temple. I already told you that the rebuilding of the temple is the body. It's the body. It's rebuilding your ability to utilize your DNA in the way that it was originally formed. Your supernatural abilities. That's a decree. Trust me, it's a decree. That's why I'm in the gym. That's why we have so long before we have to start eating right. We only got a little bit of time, y'all. We only got It's a decree. We have to get our bodies together. We have to rebuild the temple of God. Take it as resonates, y'all. Y'all don't gotta believe me. Y'all can sit and watch this shit. How y'all can get in and get this fucking guidance. All right, the divine masculine here is getting angelic assistance. Why? Because this is the decree energy. And who are the workers of the decree? The men. Because I hope y'all not out here thinking that we about to be out here carrying all the heavy shit, all the heavy labor of rebuilding this thing. We're not doing it. The divine feminine is not doing it. We're not doing it today. We're not doing it tomorrow. We're not doing it ever. So I suggest that these divine masculines get in line and get in line real fucking quick because it's some bigger shit than what you think is going on out here. Now y'all can continue to play small and not listen to your intuition, ancestors, and angel guides because we know y'all disrespectful as fuck anyway. But whoever this divine masculine is considering the voice of their angel guide, or whoever they're listening to. Okay, because they're understanding there's blessings out here and they must release some strongholds, some binds. They must release something. I don't know what the fuck this person needs to release. Okay, yeah, this person don't like setting no boundaries. Okay, so this person is needing to set boundaries. Okay, put some protection up. Okay, some motherfucking honor around his name, around his. I don't know. I just don't know. Now I'm getting upset because it just gets me so upset that people don't understand. Y'all can't dictate and read the energy as it's going on because y'all think y'all running shit out here and y'all ain't running a damn thing. Y'all ain't running shit out here. These people out here trying to have control over the situation. I keep telling these people this shit is pre-written. It was written before you was born. And somehow, some way you think you got control over all this shit. I'm telling you here. So this could be the information or the energy that the divine masculine is getting, that it don't matter how many organized situations y'all got going on, gang stalking, targeting individuals, none of that shit. It don't even matter. This shit is already pre-written and God is in control. And you either go do what it's called to do when it comes to decree, allowing God's people to be able to rebuild their temple, or you're going to be on the side of getting your ass kicked because it's a decree. So, and if y'all want to know the rules of the decree, go and read Ezra 6 when it tell you what the consequences if you decide to get in the way of the people of God rebuilding their temple. Go read what Ezra said, King Cyrus wrote, King Darius wrote about what would happen to people's homes and people's heads if they started blocking people being able to build the temple. Okay? It's just, I'm getting shadow banned and blocked because the copycats can't copy this type of information. But this shit right here, this shit that I tell y'all, I'm telling y'all, it comes straight from source. Can't no motherfucking witches and warlocks and spiritual practitioners give you what the fuck I'm giving you. I'm trying to help somebody here. Babe, I know they don't want me to. They don't want me to get popular, y'all. They don't want me to get popular. Okay. Cause y'all ain't getting this nowhere else. Here, let me tell you here. Look, we got the twin flame at the bottom of the deck. I cannot stand y'all. We got twin flame soul connections out here because the temples is coming together. temples are forming. The temples are wanting to be, reincarnated. Ooh, I heard reimbursed. Okay, I heard reimbursed. Somebody, you're gonna be reimbursed for whatever happened to your temple, whatever happened to your body, whatever's the reason why you gotta restore your body or have your body restored. I heard you're gonna be reimbursed. I don't know what that's about. You know what happened to your body? I don't know what happened to your body. Shit, I don't be knowing all y'all. Something happened, or whatever happened, you're gonna be compensated. Somebody's gonna have to answer to that. Okay, take it as a resignation. What about my body? I know. I'm hearing Beyonce. Kitty cat. He don't want your kitty cat no more. Something like that. What's going on here? What am I picking up here, Spirit? The Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Strength. With the King of Pentacles. I just said he don't want your kitty no more. Something like that. And then here's a commitment, a contract. Here's a marriage. Okay, a relationship that's strong. King and Queen of Pentacles. Because of whatever your lover did, trying to get you to fight your battle. Okay? Somebody tried to stab you in the back regarding this King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles energy here. Oh, you've manifested some marriage here with a King of Swords who's a magician. They want to work with you, Queen of Swords. It's a couple out here. Whoever I'm picking up here, you got a union coming, a balanced union. Okay, partnership, contract, collaboration, teamwork. You got something else coming. Okay, somebody wants to build with you, have a passionate new beginning with you, protect you. Y'all matching the fuck out of each other's energy. Y'all are matching each other's energy. Do y'all hear me? Y'all walking away. Y'all leaving something behind. You're bored. You're disconnected. Okay? You're building a strong foundation, or you will be on truth. Four Wands energy. Something's over with these lovers. Y'all could be ending connections with lovers, or there could be a couple. Something's over. Whoever I'm talking to, you and your person will be matching energies, or y'all match energies. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Emperor to the Empress. It's a power couple. Okay? Y'all have boundaries. Y'all stepping in your authority. Both of y'all are career centered, focused, money focused, okay? Both of y'all are committed, mother, father energy, okay? Not only that, y'all look at building an empire. Y'all look at standing your power. Y'all look at having boundaries. Y'all matching each other's energy, or you will be. Whoever you are, you and your person are in alignment. So if you with somebody and you don't feel in alignment, that's not your person. Your person, you in alignment with your person. Y'all matching each other's energy. Ooh. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Emperor, Empress. Okay, y'all matching each other's energy. Matching energies. Ten of Cups. And that's your reading, you guys. Whoever you are, somebody in a power position knows you're powerful. And they want you to fight your battles. But they two-faced it. They'll turn on you. You're being guided to stay out of it. Stay out of anything that looks like conflict, anything that looks like taking negative actions towards anything that doesn't look like your wish fulfillment, um, anything that anything that appears to be challenged or burdened. I just don't feel like that's what Spirit is guiding you towards. I feel like Spirit is giving you an energy that's going to match your vibe, and your vibe ain't fighting. Not fighting nobody else's battles that's going to turn on you later. There's that tower. I'm telling you, let that tower fall. Don't go in and say nobody. Let the tower fall, because the tower's coming down. Moon energy. Look at you walking towards the secret, the illusion. You face it. You face it because you know the truth about it. When it comes to a third party or a team or collaboration, this could be a group of people that work together, people that's working together. Face it, okay? Face the illusion, face the lies, face the secret, face what you're intuitively picking up, okay? About this group, about this third party situation, okay? Because you are the Empress. You are exactly who the fuck you think you are. You are exactly who you think you are. So you can face whatever lie, you could face whatever gossip, you could face whatever rumor, you could face that shit head on because you are exactly who the fuck you say you are. Yeah, somebody's trying to stab you in the back. Somebody's trying to cause justice to go in their favor, an imbalanced justice. Like somebody is trying to hold the scales, and this is their fantasy to hold the scales to your wish fulfillment, your celebration. It's like somebody wants to control. They want to come off as like the knight in shining armor, controlling, dominating. They could come off like that. Thank you, Holy Spirit. They could come off like that. The Spirit said this person, something's off with this person. The tower is going to have to fall. It's going to have to. And you can't save today. Don't save him. He don't want to save. He don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Love her. This could have been somebody who cheated on you, put you in a third party position, or they gotta love her. Let the tower come. What's the tower? There's a change here, a shift here is what I heard. No. Yep, look, this is somebody you were supposed to have a passion in the beginning with because the Ace of Wands wanted to come out like that, but it's fun. And I said, there's a change here, there's a shift here, something's changing. Won't be no passion in the beginning. Yeah, ain't no action here. Because this King of Swords is calling judgment. Whoever you are in alignment with, they're calling judgment. So that you can get away and have a new beginning. I'm telling you, because somebody would have had you do something and then turned on you. And it's like they would have had you locked up. And your energy in the lion's den for slaying their motherfucking dragon. Like, I'm telling you, somebody is playing like somebody's two-faced. Somebody that you could have wanted to have a passion in the beginning with. Somebody that you could have wanted to celebrate with. Somebody that you could have saw as wish fulfillment. But it was all a lie. It was an illusion. Something about because you're balanced. This was an illusion. This was a lie because you're a balance. You're a balance healer that they wanted to end. Somebody wanted to end because you are a balance healer. So there's no new beginning. Okay, there's no celebration. Nine of Cups energy, because judgment's here. For somebody here trying to end your balance, you being a healer, your star energy, or something like that. So judgment is out here. Judgment for them, because I feel like you can put your sword up. Your justice is here, because they're under judgment. Go ahead and put your sword up. You ain't gotta, beat nobody up. Look, you ain't gotta defend yourself no more. Somebody's being blocked. This is blocked so that you can heal. Something about your spiritual gift or a gift somebody wanted to control. A spiritual gift, a gift could be a financial gift, okay, some type of gift out here. This is why you had to fight. Yeah. This is why you had to fight. Energy from your past, Six of Cups, past energy, a father figure energy, King of Cups. Somebody in your family, somebody in your past, some type of liar, an illusionist, charmer, okay? Acting like they was healed or acting like they wanted to heal you, renew you, or something like that, all for a gift, Ace of Pentacles, for things to work in their favor. Somebody's two-faced out here. Everybody got to fight their own battles. I think I said this a couple of months ago, that you got to carry your own cross. You got to carry your own cross. That's the only way you're going to be able to make it out in a good way. The only way you're going to be able to survive your dark night of the soul, You got to go through it. You can't get no help. You can't get over it. You can't pass it off onto somebody else. None of that. You have to literally go through it. Okay? What else is here? I just heard breadcrumbs. Yeah, that's over. Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's getting karma. Okay? Or the wheel's turning in your favor because somebody tried to breadcrumb you. Or somebody's getting karma because they tried to breadcrumb you, give you less than what you deserve. Yeah. This could be a mother figure or a father figure that you left out in the cold. Okay? Try to breadcrumb you. Try to have you investigated. All right? Try to have you researched. Okay? By a king of wands. Okay? That was doing work on you. Somebody here, a masculine, the king of wands energy was doing some type of spell work on you. Incantations to try to make you weak so that they can come in and save the day. Save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save him under the moon that was doing this here. Yep. To confuse you about what you should invest in. And so today's energy reading is simple. It's simple. This is the energy of abundance. We saw the Ten of Pentacles out here. We saw matching, aligning energies out here. We saw the star energy out here. We saw temperance. We saw balance. Those are all qualities that the collective should be seeing. And if you're not seeing that, then there's some work that needs to be done. But I'm seeing abundance. I'm seeing alignment. I'm seeing healing. I'm seeing rejuvenation. Okay? So this is not the time to be fighting other people's battles. This is not the time to be looking at two-faced people as your wish fulfillment. This is not the time to be allowing people to force you into third-party connections and situations. This is not the time. Okay, Spirit said you're a princess. You could put up your sword. This is princessism. Okay, so there's something significant about that too. Princessism, whatever that means, child. Okay, yeah. Somebody didn't want to heal. Somebody wanted to steal and be a burden. Yeah, this is being blocked. Okay, this collaboration. You collaborating with this person. It's an ending here. Okay, because there's expansion here with the King of Swords. Somebody here wants to expand. Now, if you want to be involved with two-faced people who might turn on you or something like that and have you put in jail, then fine. But if you want to be in alignment with somebody that matches your energy, this person is logical, you logical, this person has boundaries, you have boundaries, I see an alignment out here when it comes to y'all relationships and y'all's connections here. That should be signs, that should be characteristics here. I'm also seeing abundance. Okay, so you guys here, this energy is very sufficient, and I feel like that's the energy that you can step into. That's the energy that you should exude. That's the energy that you should be holding on to. Yeah, Queen came back out. It came back out. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody here, you're about to be married. Whoever you are, you're about to be married. You could have manifested this here. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody here is choosing you. They could be walking away from some type of burden, struggle, stumbling blocks. But somebody here, Two of Cups, is choosing you. So again, do you see all the abundant energy out here that I'm talking to for somebody out here? Somebody, you got such an abundant energy. It's like there's, abundance, there's healing, there's finances, there's the ancestral legacy, there's the love, there's the support, having somebody come in to try to make you fight a battle that you're not a part of. I wouldn't advise that in this time. I wouldn't advise you trying to step in front and fight a war or a battle with somebody, especially when you have somebody out here that's choosing you. Okay, choosing you. You could put the sword up. Okay, I heard put the sword down. Okay, you could put the sword down with this person, with this energy here. Yeah, Two of Wands, because somebody is planning to marry you, commit to you. Okay, period. Heal with you here. Yeah, they see you as loving, guiding, kind, emotionally balanced, emotionally tempered, emotionally stable. This person wants to move forward with you. They want to build a home with you. They want to build a strong foundation. They want to carry your burdens. They want to help you with your burdens. I'm giving y'all some now. I'm giving y'all some characteristics now. I'm telling you, this King of Pentacles, they gonna come in and tell you this King of Pentacles, his eyes is locked on you. Locked. Damn. I'm almost feeling like by any means necessary or something like that. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Let's meddle a little bit. New beginning, full energy. I'm telling you, this person wants to marry you. Okay? King of Pentacles, Hierophant, Fool. Somebody could want to marry you. Ace of Pentacles, they could want to give you a gift, buy you a ring, get you a ring. Ten of Pentacles, I cannot make this shit up. They see everything with you. They want to have everything with you. And they coming to get you. Or they sending a car for you. They sending a car for you. They coming to get you. Okay? Mm-hmm. Five of Swords, by any means necessary. You're this person's happiness. They want to expand with you. Mm-hmm. This person's manifesting you. They doing some things too. They doing some freaky things in the nighttime. Okay? They doing some freaky things in the nighttime. Okay? I'm talking about manifesting you. Manifesting you. I'm talking about I ain't never felt or heard nobody manifesting you like this in my life. This motherfucker is. Yeah, this motherfucker, bitch. This motherfucker is going ham in the privacy of their own home, in the shower. You ain't there. Like this person is in the shower getting it. This person is in the fucking bed getting it. Okay. This motherfucker might even get one in the elevator if it's a long ride. I mean, this motherfucker is freaky. This motherfucker is beyond freaky. Okay. Okay. They getting it wherever. Okay. And they want to get you wherever. Let me make sure ain't no danger in here. That motherfucker right there. I'm talking about he's manifesting the shit out of you. Okay. I don't like it actually. It's a little invasive actually. Okay. I know y'all got to feel somebody pulling on y'all's energy. Okay. Let me see if the his passion level is on 10,000. He getting it. He getting that meat. That meat is meating. You hear me? That meat is meating. Yeah, he's invasive. Let me see if the past energies respect it. All right. Spirituality and religion. This person got a karmic decision. This person has a decision to make, okay? Because they can either choose their spirituality or this karmic relationship. The reason that I'm picking up on that sexual energy, because whoever I am picking up on, they also be thinking about you when they with this person. But this person has a decision to make or had a decision to make. Karmic relationship or their spirituality or their tradition or their religion or whatever. Like somebody has a decision to make. Somebody can choose their ancestors, their culture. Somebody could like lemons. Somebody could smell lemons right now. Somebody could have lemons. Somebody could have a lemon tree. Somebody could have a lemon tree. Somebody is connected to relationships that ain't going nowhere with people that have no spiritual authority. Okay. Somebody here in your energy, or this could be you, is connected to a karmic relationship where they have no spiritual authority. Okay. Whatsoever. No spiritual authority. And the relationship is going nowhere. Okay. This relationship's blocked. So this could be your person could have a karmic relationship that's blocked. You could be being blocked from a karmic relationship. Okay. Take it as it resonates. Because there's no spiritual authority here, is what your ancestors are saying. That's what I feel like when it comes to whoever I just described. This person could be thirsty, okay, hungry, okay, for authority, spiritual ranking, spiritual gifts, spiritual energy, okay. Whoever this person is, they have no spiritual ranking authority. They're a Greco-Roman. This person could have military background. This person could be in the military. This person could be in the justice system, but they have a karmic connection to the Roman Empire or Greco-Roman. They're sold out. This energy is sold out. This is sold out energy. Okay? That's in a battle. They're in a, they could be in some type of battle for finances. They could be, I don't know. Yeah. Whoever this energy is, somebody that could want you, somebody that could be in your energy, somebody that could be pulling on your sexual energy. Okay, they could either be connected to a karmic relationship, okay, or this person could be karmic. But I feel like whoever's in your energy that was thinking about marriage and all this shit like here, they dealing with some type of karmic, okay? The relationship is not going anywhere. There's no spiritual authority here, and somebody could be in this situation for finances, okay? It could be a lot of war, back and forth, could be a lot of battling going on, okay? That's because somebody here is not in alignment, okay? So be careful for these energies, you guys, that are in your energy that is not in alignment. That's going to be a red flag, okay? Somebody you need to leave that situation, or your person could be leaving that situation for love, okay? Yeah, look, somebody's trying to lock you down. They want to have kids by you here, okay? This is written. This is a situation that's written, but what y'all gonna do about these karmics? These karmics can't go, okay? These karmics, y'all think y'all can carry these relationships? These relationships are blocked. Okay, they have no spiritual authority, no spiritual ranking. Y'all carrying that dead weight of spiritual liabilities. Okay, whoever this person is in your energy, or this could be you, you're carrying around a fucking spiritual liability. I was sitting in the jacuzzi today, you guys, because sometimes I like to do my spiritual baths in the jacuzzi, and I was just like, get these motherfucking spiritual liabilities the fuck away from me. And if they're using anybody in the third party that I'm connected to, get that person away from me. Like, if this person has spiritual liabilities around them, get them the fuck out of my energy, respectfully. Let them go on about their business. I don't have time. I've been through too many spiritual warfare battles with my health and my finances to ever allow a person to come close to me who has spiritual liabilities. So this is how I teach the people around me to test the people around them. If you're going through something, right? If you're going through something and it's financial, medical, physical, soul, spiritual, and the person that you were around when this infliction happened can't heal you, they gotta go, or you gotta go away from me. Because if you caught a body, caught a situation, a circumstance in your finances, in your health, in your spirituality, whatever, while being aligned with another person, either you are the problem or they are. Because somebody should be protection. Like, either you should be protecting your energy from these type of things, or that person should be protecting your energy from them type of things. And if you've caught a situation, or so you are a spiritual liability. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I ain't catching nobody's. You a spiritual liability. You fuck with spiritual liabilities. You must get the fuck from away from me, respectfully. And I ain't gonna ask too many times. Like I'm just gonna eventually just dis the fuck up here. Okay? People know I disappear because they fuck with too many spiritual liabilities. Eventually I'm here one day, I'm gone the next. I do this channel like this all the time. Spiritual liabilities, you catch things in the 3D, fucking with them. Now you ailing. I remember I had my gallbladder removed, and I didn't even need my gallbladder removed. And the doctor ended up puncturing my liver. I almost lost my life. Spiritual liabilities. Okay. Spiritual liabilities. I don't got time for it. Y'all don't have time for it. No, yeah. Y'all don't have time for no spiritual liabilities. I'm telling you, if people can't get rid of the spiritual liabilities, you gonna have to get rid of them. You got to practice detach. Let me tell you something. I've been detaching for 4 months from a motherfucker, baby. As soon as I notice the first red flag, I start detaching. I start going through my healing process. I start going through my spiritual cleansing, so that once that cord break, I've already been pre-healing the. I'm already done. I need a clear, severed cut when it's time for me to get rid of you. I've already been healing for months in preparation. You feel me? So that's what I feel like here for some of you guys. I just feel like please be careful of spiritual liabilities, okay? People that do not protect their own spiritual energy, that could be used as a vessel to you be attacked through, these people. I'm just telling you. And particularly for whoever that's resonating with this energy today, I'm seeing 222 as I say this. Your path is clear. Okay, you have a beautiful commitment coming, a beautiful contract and marriage coming with energy that you're in alignment with. Alignment is a big thing. Okay, alignment means you're in agreement. The alignment means it's equal give and take. That's in any situation, as a partnership, employment, finances, business growth, whatever that is. Okay. um, you guys, the energy looked amazing here for you guys. Okay, it absolutely looked amazing. I do see that you potentially have somebody that's in your energy that wants you to fight their battles. That's what. If you guys need a recap of what this reading was about, it was about somebody in a power position that wants you to fight their battle. This could have been somebody that is two-faced, somebody that threw you under the bus. This could be somebody who's planning to throw you under the bus if you say today, however the energy goes. Um, but let's think of Daniel today, you guys, and think of how Daniel could have avoided being put in the lion's den had he avoided slaying that dragon for the king, for somebody in position, right? Somebody here, this could be past, present, or future energy. I heard information. You're going to be presented with an opportunity to slay someone else's battle, to carry someone else's cross, to legitimize somebody else's consequences. But this person could potentially later involve you in a situation that's going to either have you locked up, victimized, hurt, okay, or put in a compromising position. So that's all I got for you today. If this resonated with you and you've been presented with the energy, you can always book a one-on-one. You guys, we can look into who that person could potentially be, what you may need to say, how you could potentially get out of it, and how what the outcome is eventually going to be. Um, but again, I gave you a lot of characteristics of your beautiful energy that's coming towards you, which is the Ten of Pentacles, legacy, lifetime success, a mate that's coming that's going to match your energy, as well as healing, restoration. I mean, the energy was magnificent. And so, if you have all of that beautiful potential energy, why would you risk it and destroy it by fighting someone else's battle? Today is not the day to be Daniel, baby. I'll keep you guys posted on the revelations that I get from the Ethiopian Bible. Shout out to the King Darius that is currently issuing out the decree for the rebuilding of God's people's temple. This is the best time for you guys to start working on your body. This is the best time for you guys to start getting your health back right. I'm rooting for you. I hope this helped. And until next time, you guys, be blessed. Hype this video up, by the way. I'm leaving it public for you because I want you to know that your best days is ahead of you. Until next time, I fucks with you, She Heals. Thank you, baby. Bye-bye. Bye.